Alright, kayak fishers, when you got a pond in your front yard, all you gotta do is hook the golf cart to the kayak. This is the Manta 100 by Lifetime. It's got the wheels on the back, so you hook it to the golf cart, get her down to the water. I'll show you here in a minute. I put a ramp in, kayak ramp. Take a little trip down to the water. Four-acre pond. I was spraying weeds and cattails and a lot of bass on the shoreline right now feeding, so I tied a frog on and I'm going to play around for about an hour before we have to go to dinner. But I went to Lowe's and bought some 2-foot by 2-foot pavers. The pond's down about a foot and a half because of the drought in Indiana. So I put these pavers in. I used it last night. It worked really slick to get the kayak in and out. I don't get my skags full of mud and pea gravel. I'll pause you for just a second and get the kayak turned around. I'll show you how slick it goes in. Alright, so like I said, you got the Manta with the wheels on it. Got your kayak ramp. Got about $65 in the kayak ramp. Roll her right in. I got 2 of them in the water. It'll get better when the water goes up, obviously. Things are kind of a mess. Probably should have put all this on before I started videoing, but it'll only take us a second here to get set up. Hopefully me moving around doesn't make you sick. Kayak cushions have been waiting for me all day. We got 1 pole and 1 frog. Just that easy. Before I had to drag that thing through the dang mud. Had rocks in the wheels. So we fixed that yesterday. I was spraying some of these weeds here along the pond with pea gravel. Now every 15-20 yards, fish would take off from shore, so see if we can't get a few of them on. Give it a whirl as soon as I get around this corner. Last night we did or last 2 nights we did the chatterbait challenge. Now we're gonna see what these guys think of this frog. I think it's only going to do me any good to pull off the shoreline about 10-12 feet. That's right where I walk too, so not real sure. Oh, there's fish! Haha! Fish on! Frog eater. Hold on, brother. Get my net out. I'll take you. That's nice. He swallowed her down to his belly too. I don't know what that was. Second cast maybe. Oh, easy, Bubba. Nice and easy on the hook. Give me 1 second here to get things arranged a little bit. I want to throw him on the catch board. See how big he is. Looks to be about 15, 16. Probably a pound and a half. Slide him on. And just touching 16, so real nice fish. Sorry, Bubba, you got to find your own frog. Later, dudes. Alright, well, we floated out here to the island, so might as well take that opportunity. Oh, we got this thing wrapped around, paddle and everything. There we go. If anybody's out here wanting a little treat. Run her parallel. I'm gonna grab the paddle and get back over to that shoreline, but somebody might be sitting up here. Yep, there's one. Fish! Oh, he spit it. We'll see if he knows what happened there, or if he just thinks the frog got away from him. Might have figured that out. Tell you what, when they're hitting these, oh, that's a big fish! Oh, pulled it right out of his mouth. That was a nice fish. If you've seen him turn right there. Come on, Bubba. Oh, that was a beauty. Float right on top of him, that's the only problem. He looked me right in the eye. Alright, we're going to have to get away from him. We'll give him a shot here in a few minutes. But like I was saying, when that frog bite is on, it is a blast. Go back over on the shoreline and work our way down. We'll come back out here. Wind floats me out that way. We'll hit that island one more time, but oh, we landed right on him. Dang it! Dropped it right on his head. He came over to it. I think I definitely got to get that sucker right on the shoreline. I just don't think they're taking it in. I need to give it a 3 count or something. I think I'm gonna set the hook as soon as I see it, because that first one, he had the whole frog in his mouth. He didn't play. It might just be too little, they can't get it. Alright, I'm gonna go forward over here to the beach. Neighbor's got a little gazebo, and I dumped some sand and spread it out with my tractor. So they stirred up quite a bit. I don't know if they were out in it today or not. It's been kind of overcast. That's where we need to be. Right on the bank. So I think we're about 1 for 8. Not a good ratio. Oh, set it right on top of one. Here he comes. He's thinking about it. I can see his wake. It is fun. They're definitely sitting down here. But yeah, they're going to be on it, or they are just not going to be on it. Get much better than that. Maybe they don't like the white. If we get a shot tomorrow night, we'll change colors. That was like 3 inches from hitting shore. Boat ramp right there. The guys that treat the pond put in right there. My brother will put his boat in, or his buddies if they got a fork on trailers. I put my fishing boat in here a few times. Jet skis. It's nothing special, but it works. It's gravel up there, and then I can't remember what job we did, but had a bunch of chunks of concrete like 4 foot by 4 foot, so put them in the water and just kept pushing my way out. They settled in pretty good and put gravel on top of it, so it works for a pretty good makeshift boat ramp. Try a little bit of everything. Tell you what, we'll try one time. See if we can pull anything out of these stumps and concrete structures. From me all the way to that little puffy looking pine tree, this whole side right here, we just filled it full of stumps and trees and Christmas trees and concrete structures. 5-gallon buckets full of PVC pipe. You do not want to throw a jig or a crankbait or anything like that from shore. There's about a 60% chance it's going to get hung up. But yeah, fast as it came, it went. That's nice. Alright, I'm gonna go work on Big Mo one more time. Make my day if we get a shot of him once. I've already had a blast, but get one more chance of him would just be incredible. It's a good fish. Go on the back side of those sticks. Bring it through. Oh, something's chasing it. Here we go, floating in again. Doggone it. Trust me, we will be watching how to fish with a frog on YouTube tonight. Might be a couple tricks I need to learn. I don't think he took off. He kind of swam after it. See if we can tempt him. Unlike the first time, when he grabbed it and I turned him. I think what's going to take is putting it where he wants it. And him just drilling it right when it hits the water. But I don't know. Actually, I do have my tackle with me. Could put on a different color. There we go. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Doggone it. I need to cut them tails off. It's my gut feel. They're grabbing the back of him. Oh. Well, I don't have a knife with this. I do behind my seat, but it's alright. A little more aggressive. See if he's aggressive. Make a ruckus. I'm getting a strike out of territory. Party over here. Frog party. Ain't no party like a frog party. Keep this up. Oh! Bullfrog tried to get it. They have figured me out. Put one more right there in front of the kayak. Right there. Nobody. Alright. We'll push that corner one more time. Usually last cast means you're about a half hour from stopping. Alright. It is big brothers on this side now. Get him in that hole right there. If I learned anything tonight, the closer you can start from the shoreline, the more reaction you get. That's for dang sure. Slow down and be accurate. One hopping in. He's patient. And put one over there in the under the catalpa tree. Alright, I will say when. Alright, we'll try to skip one under the pier. Who's under there? Come on. Alright. That was a fun little trip. I didn't plan on fishing tonight, but when it's in your front yard, you can spur of the moment, make it happen. So get this baby up the ramp and get things closed up for the night. This is a game changer right here. Instead of mud and rocks and trying to stand in the mud to pull it out, usually the water is about at that green moss line. So before, my kayak could stick up about over that first rock. Or turn you guys up a little bit. I moved you. That first 2 foot by 2 foot paver. About halfway through that second one's a water line. So I used to be able to pull up with my kayak, grab it, and I could pull it right to the grass. But with this drought, it's kind of changed the game. So we had to adapt for that. All right. Thanks for coming along. Fish on.